Welcome NTT Docomo.
The research team succeeded in reading the subtle electronic signals without placing the device directly over the eyes. Here, the wearer is in complete control of the music selection purely via eye control. The NTT Docomo Frontier Technology Research Group exists to explore applications that may take as many as 20 years to find their way into domestic devices. The ability for your phone or other portable digital unit to understand what it is you are looking at will open a new means of device control. Dr. Fukumoto says he is always thinking about the wearable devices for the future that will blend into our everyday life. Making a device wearable, rather than something that has to be carried, is one of the keys in making a new device acceptable. He invented UBWA, a wearable mobile phone shaped like a ring about the size of a ping pong ball. Another version of the technology appears in a wristwatch that can detect the wearer's thumb and forefinger tapping together to work as a remote controller, to turn on a light or control a DVD player. With the UBWA, any incoming calls are taken by placing your finger in your ear. Sound travels as vibrations through the bones and to the ears, where it is heard as a sound. All these interfaces remain in the developmental stage, and it is uncertain when or even if they will be incorporated into tomorrow's devices. But other developments are just starting to have an impact. Less and less music is being sold via recorded disc, and more is being bought online. It started with file swapping systems. Then iTunes grabbed the market, and now phone companies are scrambling for a piece of the action. Nokia is launching a new feature called Comes with Music, aimed at making downloading music much easier. And HMV, one of Britain's longest established music outlets, is transforming its stores to be more compatible with today's trend for music downloading. As well as being available through the website, an in-store download service is being introduced, so people can still browse in the old-fashioned way, yet take delivery electronically. If you buy one of the Comes with Music phones, you automatically get a subscription to millions of downloadable tracks with unlimited access. Compare this to the current way of surfing the iTunes store, for example, then paying for and downloading tracks which you can't always keep forever. Nokia hopes to increase its share of the lucrative downloadable music market significantly. HMV's service is tailored for compatibility with the iPod that has around 85% of the market. In-store kiosks enable people to download any song they want. The Nokia 5800 Express Music phone combines music and video features with access to social networks available via a touch interface. When combined with the Nokia Music Store and the Comes with Music service, consumers get access to millions of tracks for free, although labels, artists and of course Nokia will get their return from the added charge in purchasing the phone. It is rumoured that Sony Ericsson will announce a similar scheme soon, and the Comes with Music service will be launched in the United States shortly. This electric car is powered not by batteries, but by a fuel cell that combines hydrogen fuel with oxygen from the atmosphere to make electricity, with the only emissions being water vapour.
Nissan's made very good progress on the durability. However, when it comes to cost, we're still looking for a few more breakthroughs.
The biggest challenges are the expense of the car, the limited life of the fuel cell, and the limited availability of hydrogen. The fuel cell stack generates 90 kilowatts of power and has a range of 500 kilometres, but hydrogen is expensive to manufacture and difficult to store. At Birmingham University, 5 hydrogen-powered vehicles are being used in a study by the School of Chemical Engineering to find out more about the viability of hydrogen in transport applications. The university has also built the first fuel cell-powered canal boat. Professor Rex Harris from the University of Birmingham has spent his career researching the virtues of hydrogen. The boat is designed to demonstrate how hydrogen could make a major impact on commercial shipping, one of the world's biggest polluters.
I think it is scalable. We know of one example in Germany where they store a ton of hydrogen in a similar way to what we're doing. So it can be scaled up clearly, and I think it is a practical proposition.
Hydrogen can be produced from natural gas reasonably efficiently. Though there is a CO2 byproduct, it is relatively simple to capture this greenhouse gas, but this practice is not widespread. Around the world, people are installing solar panels to cut down their output of CO2. But the introduction of this no-emission technology is more symbolic in some places than in others. At a special press conference in Rome, Vatican officials announced the completion of a photovoltaic array on the Paul VI Hall. The solar panels will provide clean energy to the Vatican. It is one of the concrete and tangible initiatives with which the Vatican City-State is promoting the protection of the environment, said a communiqué released by the Holy See Press Office. To minimise their aesthetic impact, the new roof panels are the same shape and almost the same colour as the cement panels that they replaced. According to project engineers, the panels will provide 300,000 kilowatt hours, which will be used to illuminate, heat or cool the complex. The solar panels were donated by the Bonn-based company Solar World. The Colombian capital, Bogotá, struggles with air pollution. An aging transport fleet and loose emission regulations mean that the city is often shrouded in an industrial smog. The pollution takes its toll on the city's residents, with respiratory complaints exacerbated by the poor quality air. The story is common to cities across the world, but a new level of environmental awareness is forcing governments to look at technological solutions. Now, electricity company CAM has launched the Riva, an Indian-designed car that is being built as an environmentally friendly vehicle which will help Colombians in the battle against global warming, polluted air and the rising price of gasoline. Colombia's environmental minister, Juan Lozano, helped launch the Riva in Bogotá and personally drove the car to promote its use. He says that Colombia is moving towards a more environmentally friendly era. The Riva can drive 80 kilometres on a single charge, reaches a maximum speed of 80 kilometres an hour, and can accommodate 2 adults and 2 minors, or up to 230 kilograms. The Riva's battery can be plugged into any power source and is charged up to 80% in 2.5 hours and up to 100% after 8 hours. It has a capacity of 600 cycles of charge and discharge, needing to be replaced after 3 years. With gasoline prices hovering around $3.50 US per litre, Colombians who buy the electric car will save a fortune in running costs. The Riva is currently in use in the United Kingdom, Italy, Japan, Spain, Ireland, Norway, Chile and now Colombia.